Good morning from Mossel Bay, South Africa.
Check out our view from our Airbnb. I think this has to be the prettiest view from any Airbnb we've stayed in South Africa so far.
So today's plan is to travel all the way to Cape Agalus, which is the most southern point of Africa. We have no idea what it looks like, so we're going to go and try and touch the most southern point of Africa. Here we begin our journey on the sand road again.
That's where the adventure starts, right?
We're just hoping not to get any punches this time, because that won't be fun.
It's a little bumpy. Hopefully my car holds out and that there's not too many potholes on this road.
Well, if you don't drive 95 kilometers an hour, I'm sure it'll be fine.
We sort of want to take 3 years to get there.
Slow down, baby, this is not a race.
I got carried away.
Jeez, by the time we hit normal roads, we're still going to be doing this. There's a buck, there's a buck.
Oh wow, it's actually a pretty one. Here's another one over there. Oh, what type of buck is that, Boki?
I don't know, you tell me.
I don't know. We need to learn our bucks and our animals, and yeah, we're not very good at them.
I was actually thinking it was a blesbok, and doing some research online, I googled what a blesbok was, and that's what it is. So it's a blesbok.
Learn something new every day.
I think we're going to learn a lot on this road trip.
Here's a tortoise.
If you ever wondered what a person looks like recording a story on Instagram, that's what it looks like. Hi man, how are you?
I'm fine. You,
Good.
sir?
Can I please get a full 95 tank of petrol? Thank you. Oh, I hope it's not that one.
No.
What's your name?
Christopher.
Christopher.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Thanks, Christopher.
Need to learn how to play other songs.
That is impressive.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, yummy. How delicious does this look? It has some biltong and some cheese and some caramelized onion. And it's a rooster cook, which is basically like a bread roll or a braai broodjie, and it's been like done on a braai. So we thought before heading off to the next activity that we want to do along this route, it would be a good idea to fill our own tanks. So right behind the petrol station is this cute little coffee shop, and we've stopped here to get some food. I absolutely love biltong.
This is freaking delicious. What are you doing?
I'm just rinsing my hands at the sprinkler. Now that our stomachs are full and it's 12 o'clock somewhere in the world, it's time to quench our thirst.
So we come to a place called Kasselhoop, where we're actually going to be doing some wine and some cheese tasting.
On their menu, they have a whole lot of different tastings. Oops. They have wine and cheese tasting, they have some beer tasting, they have port and cheese tasting, gin and cheese tasting.
So right in front of me we have the beer and the cheese tasting.
And because we're having the beer tasting, or should I say Daniel's having the beer tasting, I am going to be the designated driver. There are so many wine tastings to do in the Cape, so we decided to do something different today.
So the first one we're going to be tasting is a Weiss beer with a smoked cheese. this Weiss beer is actually giving it a more sweeter taste than creamy. That is so far my favorite, and that's my first one.
So I'm not going to be tasting the beer, but I'm definitely going to be tasting the cheese. Oh, that is quite yummy.
So the next one we're having is a lager beer, and then this cheese is a pepperthorn cheese. They say that it's a white cheddar blended with green and red paprika peppers. Not as creamy as the previous one, but I can definitely taste the pepper. Oh, it's enhancing the pepper. I can definitely taste the green pepper with this. It enhances the flavor. Okay, that's my new favorite one. So what they've actually done is they've put the beer with the cheese, and they've explained the cheese and explained which beer you're actually going to be having, which is actually really nice and neat. So you don't actually need to have a guide here that explains it to you. You can really just sit and enjoy it. So I think the gin and the wine one is probably done in the same fashion. I can only imagine it's just as good as this.
Just running to the toilet quickly. And look what they've done with the toilet. They make it look like it's smoking.
I thought that beer tasting would have put me on a level, but not so much. It was only like 600 milliliters, so basically a draft of beer, but so good. But we're now heading a little bit more south towards Stilbaai because it is hot and we need to cool ourselves down. We're just driving now through the small little town of Stilbaai, and I'm just so amazed at how everybody is so free living over here. There's like no walls and barely any security amongst the houses compared to what we are used to in Gauteng, where everything has got electric fences and walls and gates. Over here, everyone seems to be so relaxed and so chilled. It's unbelievably beautiful.
Like, are we even still in South Africa? And we've made a quick stop here at this little river estuary to walk on this little boardwalk. I think you'd call it a boardwalk, but it is so incredibly beautiful. I would absolutely love to stay here.
Oh my gosh, do you see what I'm seeing?
I see what you're seeing, and I am so excited.
We're like little teenagers running on a beach here. Oh, just go. Just do it. This is so cool. Oh my gosh.
How lucky is it to stop on the side of the road and be able to swim here?
We literally found a tidal pool right on the side of the road, and we basically have it all to ourselves.
I think I'm still trying to get over the shock factor of how cold this water is. But it is so nice to be able to stop on a road trip and do something like this.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is such a refresher. Do it, do it.
Just two Buddymooners swimming in a tidal pool.
Oh, freezing their butts off.
Oh, I think I have some sand in my butt.
How do you get sand out of your butt?
Is this how you do it?
Okay, wiggle, wiggle.
That is cold.
But it's actually really so refreshing. Oh, that sucks. This is so nice. As the drive to the most southern tip of Africa is still about 2.5 hours away and it's all on a dirt road, we think that it might take even longer for us to complete. So we have booked ourselves here into a cute Airbnb. Now, while we have been staying in Airbnbs the whole time while we've been on this road trip, we haven't shown you what they look like. And this Airbnb that we are staying in costs about 400 Rand per night, which is roughly $30. So our Airbnb has this lovely massive patio outside where we can even do work on if we want to. But if you come inside, we have this beautiful spacious room. Look at that. And they've even got a couch here for us to relax on, a great mirror. And if you look over this side, they've almost got like a little kitchenette area that's equipped with a microwave and a fridge, as well as a kettle. And they've given us some coffee as well. which is great, and supplied us with some milk. Obviously we've put some extra bits in there, but this is great. Over here on this side, we also have a massive walk-in shower with our toilet and our basin. This place is perfect for a one-night stay, and it's definitely needed for us to relax so that tomorrow we can continue our trip to the most southern point of Africa. So this morning we are on our way to go and touch the most southern point of Africa. Now we are on a sand road again this morning. This one is quite bumpy, but we're on sand roads because we have decided to take the roads that are less traveled. So we hope that we are not giving the impression that South Africa hasn't got any tarred roads.
This road is terrible! I mean, all the sand roads we've been driving up until this point have been pretty alright, but freaking hell, this one is terrible. The views aren't shabby. Oh, shade.
He just ran away from me.
They're just looking at us like a bunch of creeps.
Yeah.
That one's like, what are you doing, bruv?
We are now fast approaching towards the most southern point in Africa, and I cannot wait to touch it. What do you think you're going to be touching? A building, a rock?
I don't know. All I know is that the Indian and Atlantic Ocean meet here at this point, and I'm wondering if you can actually see the oceans meeting, like if there's a distinct line or color difference, or if it just like blends into one.
Oh my gosh. Are we gonna put the car on that thing?
Do you trust me to drive on this?
Just do it slowly.
Okay, I'm going to get out the car, okay? Okay, you'll be fine, eh?
Alright. I'm so nervous. Oh my goodness. I'm so scared that the front of the car like catches, because it's quite a dip here.
You're fine, slow down.
Okay.
You're fine, slow down.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. She actually went on there quite fast.
Okay. Ooh, that was scary.
Good, good, thank you.
Check that closing the gates here. Why did you drive on that thing so fast?
I didn't know, I got scared, and then I don't want to like stop at the bottom and then I can't get up. I've never done something like this before, so just know that this is the first time.
Looks like they have their own generator here, busy powering this ferry. Look at this, we're literally crossing the river with a ferry. And our car is on the ferry. How's it, man? How are you?
Fine, thanks, and you?
I'm good, I'm good. How many times does the ferry go here up and down in a day?
It depends.
Depends, hey?
It depends. 50, 40,
50, 40 times.
20.
Wow.
Depends.
Wow. But that's where we got to head. And over there is where we were. So it's not a very big river. And the river that we're crossing is called the Rivier, which is the Breer River. How quick was that?
That was very quick. I was actually expecting it to be a lot longer.
Go a little bit more left. Left, 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 left.
Okay.
Thank you, man.
Go, 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 accelerate. Are you nervous, baby?
I'm so nervous. Oh, that was quite nerve-wracking. It's the first time I've ever done anything like that, and I was quite worried that the ferry would have like a small platform for your wheel to go on, but I'm very grateful that that platform was a lot wider.
According to Google Maps, we officially have 1 hour left until the most southern point of Africa. Woo! And we're getting closer, just 15 minutes. It is right behind that mountain, the southern tip of Africa. According to Google Maps, from leaving Stilbaai and getting all the way to the southern tip of Africa, it was going to take 3 hours. That is not correct if you're taking the sand roads. But we're almost there. I've just gotten out the car quickly, just to look at the most southern point of Africa signboard. Check out the amount of stickers that are on here. You know what I'm realizing? We need a sticker.
We do need a sticker.
Are you ready to touch the board? Wait, 1, 2, 3, touch it. But this is still not the most southern point. Now that we've touched the board, let's go touch the most southern point of Africa. Oh my gosh, is this the most southern point?
I am gonna park in the most southern parking lot.
What is that?
I think that's it. I race you to it.
No, I'm gonna touch it first. No, I'm touching it first. Okay. Okay, let's touch it together. So right in front of us is the marking of the most southern tip of the continent of Africa.
And not only does it mark the most southern tip of Africa, but it also marks where the Indian and Atlantic Ocean meet. Whew, I'm out of breath. Indian Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Atlantic, Indian.
So they actually have a line over here that's splitting it. Right here at the most southern point of Africa.
You are now at the southernmost tip of the continent of Africa. There is a plaque here to tell us that. And 3, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4. Okay, 1.
We have officially touched the most southern point in Africa. Officially, right? We really thought there was going to be buildings here or something to really commemorate this point. But it's literally just ocean behind me. And towards this side, there's just land. They've kept it so original and just so unique, just so that you can enjoy the beauty of the southern tip of Africa.
I'm actually really glad that it's not so built up. It's all natural. But if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, and don't forget to follow us on the rest of our South African road trip.
Southern tip of Africa! Are we crazy?
I think so.
Okay.